Look, don't peak too soon. Make it last. Is this on? I can't. I sound like I'm in a vacuum for some reason.
Doesn't sound right.
Does it sound right to you? You hear me all right? Well, anyway, here we are. Be honest, were you applauding me or the fact that you are still alive after the Labor Day weekend? It was grim out there. I want to thank Al Fishko, Local 485 of the Riveters Union, for that $500 check. Oh, excuse me. I was watching you and Jerry over the weekend, and I can't take... You did pretty good, didn't you?
Sure did.
I saw you on the telephone. You did a usual excellent job as you...
Thank you.
How much money did you raise?
$28 million and $65 million.
Whew, that's a lot of money. That is good. It was down from last year, wasn't
Yes.
it? And there's an explanation. Didn't Jerry explain that the drop was due to what? Unemployment and the general economy?
Yes.
It is not easy to send money to charity when you're out of a job and you don't want to lose your place on the surplus cheese line. But you got to think twice, you know. But a lot of talent on that show. Jerry had a big coup in getting Yasser Arafat on the telephone. I thought that singing "I Gotta Be Me." The telephone gave Reagan an idea. He's going to have one for the country. Not be a bad idea. Are you sure this is on? Anyway, I'm Johnny Carson, the official comedian for the 1984 Olympics. I want to get in on the bandwagon early. Have you noticed they've started already?
Yeah.
Does that bug you a little bit? Every product you see, the official camera for the Olympics, the official soft drink for the Olympic. I saw one last night, the official suppository. It's going a little too far. You're really not sure tonight, are you? Feel like you're on your way to something really important and you just stopped here to kind of have a drink and refresh and rest. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Well, is this back to school week? People start back to school this week? Yeah. Yeah. This is the week that kids show up at school wearing jeans, T-shirts with little animals on them, E.T. lunch boxes, to learn how to speak like the Valley Girl. Am I getting close to anything at all? I wax sentimental this time of the year because I miss going back to school. I really do, don't you?
Yes.
And I hark back.
Can I help this joke? Yes,
yeah.
I do.
Nice to see somebody friendly over there. Yeah. It takes me back to my youth on the plains of Nebraska, my very first girlfriend, Ella Easy. Ever tell you about Ella? Yeah. She had freckles, pigtails, button nose, but I really never noticed. I was busy counting her legs. Yeah, you're right. Did you folks spend your time at the US Festival? Is that what it is? Sure. What we need is a water hose in here. That got more coverage. For those around the country who do not know, although it was on the news, they had a festival near San Bernardino, right? Had something like 400,000 people at 350,000. Thank you. That'll certainly help. And about 350,000 people there.
Well, listen, estimates vary.
What?
Estimates
yes, your
vary.
mileage may vary. Was it fun? Were you out there? Yeah. Where did you sleep at night? How'd you...
Pickup truck.
In the figures. Move over, boy. 3 days, $37? Is that what it cost? $37.50. $37.50. Must have been fun. I wish I'd have been there. Wish I was there now. Yes, you're right. I was going to go out there, but I went out to. We should have made it 350,001. Actually, I went to the beach. Did you go to that beach in Malibu? Very exclusive. What the hell am I talking about? It's a very exclusive beach out there. The lifeguard will only rescue you if you have MasterCard. Ritzy Beach. Anyway, it is tradition that every Labor Day, the Carson family gets together for barbecues, softball, you know, potato races. I understand it went very well. I was at a beach party at George Hamilton's myself. Couldn't be there, but the relatives told me. Have we started the taping of the show yet? This is the first part of the show. My pants are loose tonight.
That could be it.
Why do I have the feeling your pickup is parked next to his? Here's an interesting item. Of course, you'll be the judge of that. Tomorrow morning, 19,000 employees of the Internal Revenue Service are being laid off. Did you read that? That is the worst news since the village maidens found out that Attila the Hun was laying off Huns. You got it? Thank you. There's another item on the paper today that talked about it talked about you're wondering how I'm going to get out of this, don't you? No, there was a rumor in the paper that Leonid Brezhnev, the Soviet premier, will soon retire, and there have been indications that Brezhnev's mind is getting a little, well, starting to go. He phoned Reagan yesterday, Brezhnev did, and he said he'd pull out of Afghanistan if we'd send Russia 50 attractive women. Things continue to go badly for me and for Yasser Arafat. Did you hear what happened to Arafat last night?
No.
Pranksters sneaked into his room and short-sheeted his head. There were some new figures released by whoever releases these figures. This is kind of a sad statistic. Do you know that 2 out of 3 marriages in this country now end in divorce? 2 out of 3. There are some tips that will tell you when your marriage is in trouble. One of them is, for example, you catch the Sparklets man climbing out of your wife's bedroom singing, "Me and Sparklets water making friends." Then you know. Okay, look, I don't want to keep you any longer because I know you want to leave here as soon as possible. Now, we've got a good show for you tonight that we know you're all going to enjoy. We have Mr. Steve Landisberg, who probably is halfway home by now. A beautiful young lady who is going to star. She was in the motion picture Tron. How many of you saw Tron? Okay. Anyway, she's in a new show called Bring Them Back Alive, which is going on in the fall, I believe. And she's with us. Her name is, did I mention her name?
No.
Cindy Morgan is here tonight. She's lovely. And a gentleman by the name of Eldon Hathaway and his wife. They are from Maine, and they run the last, what is it?
Well, it's a privately owned telephone company in their own home in Maine. Telephones.
No.